So many of us choose our path out of fear disguised as practicality. What we really want seems impossibly out of reach and ridiculous to expect, so we never dare to ask the universe for it. I'm saying, I'm the proof that you can ask the universe for it.
Alright, so this is going to be like a 10,000 subscriber special video. Basically, I'm going to talk about how YouTube has really helped improve the overall quality of my life. So, years ago, and I mentioned this before, I started making YouTube videos. Now, it wasn't on this channel. This actually isn't the first time that I've hit 10,000 subscribers. I used to have an older channel where I would just post whatever I wanted like I do on this channel, but the quality was not nearly as good. So I would basically recreate like movies with kids in my neighborhood, and then I made this one viral video that kind of took off, and then this like company reached out to me who does like social media consulting and stuff, and I kind of partnered with them, and they're like, you have to make more of these videos. So I did that, and I'll put the link in the description if you want to do some digging onto my old channel. But eventually I was like not fulfilled by what I was making. Like, yeah, I was making some revenue off of it via AdSense, but I wasn't, the quality, I didn't feel like it was actually giving value to people. It was just like a money-making scheme. And during this time, I really started to like question my character and feel not very good about myself when I was reflecting. So I in high school went into this really dark phase. I lost all hope. I just couldn't find a purpose in anything. I felt like nothing mattered. I would go to high school and just go through the motions. Like, sometimes people would be talking to me and I wouldn't even answer. It was a really weird, dark place. I just was completely hopeless, to be honest. So I needed to make a change. I wanted change desperately. I was like, this is not how things are supposed to be. This just does not feel right. My heart, it just felt, I was just in a really bad place and I want to change. So the problem was I wasn't doing anything to change it. But eventually I had enough, and I decided I was going to better every area of my life that I knew how. So it started out, I was listening to these motivational speeches. There's a YouTube channel called Absolute Motivation, and I would just download those YouTube videos, put them on my iPod, and then go work out, run, whatever, just basically listen to these motivational mashups on repeat. Now, I wanted to believe what they were saying. I didn't necessarily believe it. A lot of the stuff that they were preaching was, along the lines of pain equals growth, face your fears, stuff like that. I didn't believe it at all, but I desperately wanted to believe it. So essentially, I brainwashed myself. I tried hypnosis several times. For a happier life, there's YouTube videos that will do that for you. I would listen to audible books, and while also exercising and stuff. Go on thinking trips, which are hikes through the woods, which I've called them, while listening to these audiobooks about self-help and just quickly, a couple of the audiobooks that I've listened to that I really like are Seeing What Others Don't, The Universe Has Your Back. I've listened to that 8 times. Think Like a Freak, Outliers, Disrupt You, Crushing It, Gary Vaynerchuk. So yeah, those are just a few of the books that I've listened to. And I've listened to a few of them several times. So again, I was just trying to change every aspect of my life because I wanted change so bad. Now, during this time, I decided to start a new YouTube channel. I figured if I'm completely miserable, maybe I can at least make other people's lives better in some way, shape, or form. So that's whenever I made this YouTube channel. and that's whenever I started vlogging. And it was incredibly awkward and uncomfortable. Alrighty. How's everyone doing out there? It's a beautiful day out today, so I'm going to play with my drone, figure out its bells and whistles, and everything else it has. So I'm just gonna go outside, use my bicycle, and make something. But I knew, well, from what I had been listening to on the motivational tapes, that you need to do what makes you uncomfortable if you want to grow. Jim Carrey, there was a quote that he said in one of them, and this one has really resonated with me over the years, and it's, on the other side of your fear lies your best life. And I've really found that to be true. So on this channel, when I started vlogging, incredibly awkward. On my old channel, I never really vlogged because it felt so unnatural to me. And honestly, I just get anxiety whenever the camera comes on, and it's really hard for me to... There's a little cardinal peeping at me through the window right there. Did you? Oh my gosh. Let's see if we can find him. He just dropped low real quick. Oh, that was hilarious. Okay, see him over there? To the left, to the left. See him? On the pavement? Focus, focus. Oh, look at this. That's so cool. Where was I? Yeah, whenever I started this channel to vlog, it was incredibly uncomfortable, and I gravitated away from vlogs. I've done basically anything that I've ever felt pulled to make. I've just gone with it and made it, even though I can be terrified by what people might think, like the audience, because I've done music parodies, reaction videos. I've just done like nature projects of a beautiful place, sorority videos, like I put like a lot of random stuff on this channel. And then lately I've been really just getting into like telling my life stories and offering advice in hopes that someone watching can get something out of it. But yeah, so that quote that Jim Carrey said, your best life lies on the other side of fear, I've really found that to be true. I'm so scared with some of the things I put out. Like usually when I post a video, I'll post it and then not look at the results of it until like the next day, because it's just like, it gives me such anxiety. I'm like, how's it gonna react? But I know I need to like trust my intuition. And another thing about the self-improvement thing is the hypnosis didn't really do anything, but I got into meditating. That kind of led me to that route. And I still try to meditate every day, and I definitely recommend that to anyone. I feel like it's just really made me self-aware. I do guided meditation, but I've been doing it for probably a year and a half now. And I've definitely seen the improvements in my well-being and my attention whenever I'm around others. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, I don't know, I was in a really dark place. I remember actually like praying to the universe, like, okay, give me the hero's journey. I'll suffer now if I can find success later in life. And I really felt like I suffered hard. I don't know, it was almost like I internally was like telling myself, okay, let's just suffer super hard now, rather than like suffer a little bit over a long period of time, like I feel like a lot of people do. Like they just kind of don't face truths in their life. Like I forgot everything that I knew about religion. Like during that time I started going to church, but because I really wanted to, you know, feel God in my life. I needed purpose. And but it really wasn't like doing much for me, honestly. So it's the hardest thing in the world, forgetting everything that you've been taught to believe. But something that kind of changed my logic when it comes to like religion is like everyone believes what they've been taught to believe. So it's kind of like, you know, if I was adopted to another country or something, they had a different culture or whatever, like I'm gonna be swayed to believing whatever I was raised to believe. So that kind of like made me like step back, and I wanted to look at everything from an objective standpoint and figure things out for my own. And so I really am like a believer in the universe now. You can call it God, the universe. I guess I'm kind of agnostic, but I believe in something like a greater power. And I've found that the universe has been having my back. So whenever I was doing those vlogs, it felt so unnatural, and but the people commenting saying, you know, great stuff, or even if I found that just like, it's so cliche, but the purpose of life is a life of purpose. So whatever that your purpose is, I think you need to find that purpose. And you can be completely lost right now, but if you are willing to believe that you'll someday find it, then I believe you will, because I've been there in the complete despair. And but if you believe in the magic, someday you'll find the magic. That's what I've come to learn. So believe in the world around you. Follow your intuition. It's gonna be hard. And I'm not even just relating this to YouTube, like whatever, even just like by going to your 9-to-5 job, and you know, saying a comment to a coworker that made them smile, or maybe took some stress away for a moment, like that's purpose. Like it's all about perspective and what you want to do with it. So yeah, it's really ironic that I hit 10,000 subscribers like a week after starting this new job. Like that's just how the universe does things. It's funny like that. So just wanted to make this vid to thank you guys, and you know, for bearing with me through like all my experiments that I do on this channel. The more that you run towards your fear, and the more that you're willing to do things on your own, it really kind of changes the game. It opens things up for you. You prove to yourself that you can do things on your own, get things on your own. You survive. Yeah, it's super uncomfortable. Here, let me put this music video out there. My voice sucks, but I think the lyrics are clever. And you know, maybe some people will be entertained, some people might hate it, but it's all about growing. And I've come to realize that. I don't even like believe in failure anymore. It's really a weird feeling. Like I only believe in growth, because even when you fail, you're growing. Like you grow because of it. So it's all perspective. It's all the mind is a super powerful thing. Trust your intuition the best way you know how. Intuition whispers, it very rarely shouts, but the more that you quiet your mind through whatever practice that might be, meditating is probably the best one, and as you get closer to consciousness, you'll be able to listen to your intuition better and better. So if you are struggling right now, or if you are wanting to follow your dream or whatever, it's a marathon, not a sprint. So 10,000 subscribers on this channel. Thank you very much. I love you guys. Even though I got this job now, again, I'm still gonna keep making videos. And yeah, so I'll see you in the next one, guys. Follow me on Instagram if you'd like, @Micoola. And subscribe to this channel if you're not, and like this video if you like. That's it. Bye, guys. Thank you.